Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 3 of the build of the Lighthouse Siege. This is the Lego Ninjago set. This is how far we've made it in 2 parts. You can see it's going to be a pretty big tower that opens up. It's got a little trapdoor play feature there. But we're going to not play with it just yet. We have 2 more bags to build. Bag 5 and bag number 6. So we're going to go ahead and get right into those. 2 small bags of parts in this bag. Looks like we're going to build our final 2 minifigures. The first one is going to be Jay. Let me zoom in a bit. So you can see this. Pretty standard version of Jay. It's got this blue. Now the printing is kind of new. It's got different printing on it. But the minifigure itself is pretty standard. It does have this cool double sword sheath on the back. Double printed face, kind of has a worried face, and then his angry grin. Blue mask, sword in the back, and we're going to make him a little blade. It's actually not a little blade, it's actually a big blade. There's his giant blade. You can walk around and do some damage with. The other minifigure we have is not a con, and he's the double torsoed. You can see he's got the hook hand right there. It's kind of stiff in there. And then he has another torso on top of that. So this is a mutated pirate, ghost, double torsoed guy. Has a bandana. The evil orange face. And he's got a hairpiece flows out the top of his head. So that's a really cool figure. Really tall figure as well. And lastly, we have this ghost blade type piece. Those both like that. I think those are extra. And it does have the printed trans green little ninja face tile on there. Alright, let's put all that to the side. Now we're going to move on to building the next stuff for our lighthouse. So we're going to build a box of some sort, or a crate. Turn this over. Have a couple of these modified plates with the Technic pinholes in them. Anti-tile. I'm building two of the same assembly. They're just mirrored versions of each other. It goes there. Right. Move some of this to the side because we need to pull the lighthouse back over. Turn this around this way. And this goes right here on this tan brick. Alright, next we have this Technic piece. Slide in there. Alright, so it is some sort of crate or barrel that when you push that up it dumps it out. That's kind of cool. Alright, next up we have some 1x1 round bricks. And two inverted slopes. Oh, this is a new piece that I've never seen before. It's a mini inverted bow shape. So it's a baby inverted bow. Got two of them in here. That's pretty cool. Turn this back around. We have some friction pins. Wedge plate, and we have a 2x2 round. Now it is last sticker time. Looks like some sort of noodles or something. And we've got some 1x1 Technic bricks. That all goes right there. So push that down. Put this little pyramid shaped plate there. Couple corner plates to help hold that together. Looks like either a telescope or a light. It's on the top there. Alright, so on the inside, we're gonna build some more of these columns. Two columns with round 1x1s on the top. Couple of the log bricks up there. Alright, bunch of plates to add on to that tower. Next we have these little droid arm, or skeleton legs. That's what those are, skeleton legs and feet. You'll probably make some sort of guardrail. That's what I've seen these used before. Alright, we're going to do a little sword holder. That sword will go like this. And this one will go like that. Kind of rotate them to where they're down pretty low. Then we have a little teapot or genie's bottle, whatever you want to call it. And this goes up here on the top, right in the middle. So here's our bars for the guardrail. Four windows. We have a life preserver up here for some reason. Didn't know we were building a city set. Alright, next we have this large 8x8 plate on the top. So this should be getting close to the very top of the lighthouse. I know the camera's getting close to being as tall as it'll go. We have a couple jumper tiles, some more of the guardrail pieces, it would have been cool if they'd made the skeleton legs in a reddish brown like the guardrail bar is, but it is what it is. It's not bad. Lastly, we have these two studs up there on the top, and they're the studs with the hole in the middle. So, see, it has the hole right there in the middle. So you could potentially put something in that has a bar attached to it. Alright, so that completes bag number 5. So we're now on to our 6th and final bag. Let me move some of these extra pieces over and bring over our 6th bag. Okay, so we have all of our parts dumped out, and the first thing looks like we're going to do is build a zip line of sorts that's going to go down the side of the structure. We have this bar with that little clip on it, and then we have a couple cheese slopes to put on here, sloped brick here. And we have this flex tube that came loose in the box. We're going to put one end in this piece up here. We're going to bring it around and attach it to this clip. There. Okay. Guess that's what it does. They do give you an extra one, which I've noticed lately. Anything that comes with these long flex bars, they give you an extra one, probably because kids have been contacting Lego saying that theirs are breaking because they're bending them too much or too far or something. We have 2 bundles of dynamite that go in this little crate down there. Now we have a trans 2x2 round brick. We're going to put a yellow gem and then this dome piece on the top. And this will go right up here on the top of the tower. A round plate around it. Four of these brown frames. And we have 4 corner bricks. Dang, this is getting tall. Move this up some. Move this back a little bit. So we're just going to keep on adding on to this. We have some panels. And a square plate that goes on the top. Now we have our light brick, and there's a little safety piece in there that you pull out so it doesn't burn out the battery. So you pull that out, you have a green tile that's going to go on here. That's going to drop all the way in there. So when I push on it, the light lights up pretty well. Let's see. So we have another new piece in here. It's a 1x1 with a bar clip on it. So those are new pieces. And these are going to go on the corners. And then we have these modified 1x2 with the little click hinge pieces. Those are not new. A lot of interesting new pieces in these. Alright, so we're building this. Looks like a plunger element. This is what we're probably going to have to push to make the light up. That goes there. You can see it is a little plunger piece. So I push on it, triggers the light, and then the light will light up. Got a couple little sloped pieces. And a 1x4 plate. Go right here on the front. Alright, now we're going to build 3 of the same element. I'm going to do one at a time. We have this, and an anti-tile. So that's basically the 3 elements we're making. Last one. So each one of these will attach to the click hinge piece on the top of the tower here. Now we have 2 elements that are going to be the same. We have these reverse baby bow shapes. So that's one. Here's the other one. These will clip to our new 1x1 plates with the clip or the bar on it. And we kind of fold these down and then fold that down. See that little detail that it makes. Alright, next we're going to make 4 of kind of the same thing. I'm going to move this down a bit because these are going to go lower. So this one is almost the same except we're using the 1x1 modified with the bar element. And these are going to clip onto that. And the 1x1 is kind of rounded, so you can actually rotate it slightly once it's on there. So that's what we're going to end up doing on each one, is rotating it slightly. Alright, last one. Alright, what's next? Looks like we have another little sub build. sword. And this is going to go down towards the bottom. Looks like it'll go there with a G-slope right here. Then we're going to build a, looks like a little mail station. That goes there. Alright, let's move that to the side. We have a little connecting river element that we're going to build next. And this should bring us close to completion. I always forget about this technique, but this is a real sturdy technique, using these little piston pieces attached to a clip. Alright, now our sword holder. Piece attaches to that little A-frame element. Have a couple regular baby bow shapes to lock it on. And then we have a modified string with little bars attached to it. Go all the way across like that. And then what we're going to do next is add some lights to it. We're going to do 2 of the white studs. Then we have a black dish, dark red 1x1 tile with a clip. And then we have these new tassel pieces. Basically a chain with a tassel on it on the end. That's going to create 1 light. I'm going to repeat that for 1 more. They don't give us an extra one of those, so we just have these 2. Space these out a little bit more even. There we go. So there's the lights. I'll turn this around like this. We have a Technic piece. It's going to go right here. Another coupled Technic pieces. That piece is going to go there. And then when you bring it closed, we're going to have this little lantern piece. Slide in there, and that's what kind of locks it in place. We have two of these stud launcher crossbows that we have to put the trigger element in. And these will both go all the way on the top. So let me move it back up. Move this back up. Kind of bouncing all around with this model. So we'll go there and right there. These light bluish gray studs are what go in there that you launch. And then we have two spring-loaded flick fire missiles that go over here. And it's hard to see. There we go. So you pull the fire out, you open this up, you have to load it in here. So that's where it goes, right in there. And then the play feature is when the door opens right here, you can launch that out. You can see it did shoot out pretty well. Alright, so that completes the build of the LEGO Ninjago Lighthouse Siege. There were some nice surprises in there with some newer elements. Let me bring this out so we can see everything. Maybe try to see everything. It's such a tall building. Yeah, we're not going to be able to see everything. But we have our guy that flies around. Move this so you can see a little bit better contrast. And we've got all kinds of figures. We've got our little element blade. We've got this guy. That guy. Our cannon. Guy with the hair, and don't forget about Jay. Yeah, running out of room to put all these people. Alright, so there it is. Pretty cool little set, a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my other videos. Make sure to subscribe. Tell me your thoughts of this set. Do you have it? Do you want it? It does have the light up here. See, it lights up. So, pretty cool little set. So tell me your thoughts. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.